Your store's biggest revenue driver isn't actually your products, it's your collection pages. If you Google a product, let's say for example desks, guess what? You're going to be met with a bunch of category/collection pages. And this works all across the board. It doesn't matter what type of product. If you type it in, chances are it's going to be a collection page that shows up. But most businesses completely miss this opportunity. Ignoring your collection pages or half-assing them is like leaving money on the table every single day. Now I know you're a hard worker, but you could be working a hell of a lot smarter. And this is just one way. Overlooking or rushing right through your collection pages and without taking time to actually create the description in great depth and detail, you are losing sales every single day. And in this video, I'll be going over a framework that will create you effective collection pages every single time. And it's something that I always use with my own clients. So first of all, you're going to improve your EAT by writing to feed Google data. So for example, let's just say you sell Fortnite gaming PCs. What would your description look like? So one of these sentences you would add to your description is, after testing each of the listed computers, they can run Fortnite at max settings while maintaining a consistent 60 frames per second. Now notice that I've highlighted this right here, after testing each of the listed computers. I'll go into a bit more detail why that matters. And here's a comparison. This is what generic description would include: high quality gaming PCs available. An actual data-driven description: tested to run Fortnite at max settings with 60 FPS. And this is what's happening here. Now when the Google Spider comes and crawls your web pages, they'll be able to see that you've got the expertise because you've mentioned that you've tested these computers. So we're feeding the search engine this data on a silver platter essentially. So after they read this, after testing each of the listed computers, they'll immediately know, instead of saying we sell Fortnite computers. It's a night and day difference. Next up, it's all about the benefits. So there are two main things that go into copywriting. That's the features and the benefits. And the features, it's like ingredients of an item, right? You don't really care, you just want the item. And the item, it's the benefits, it's what people care about. And let's say, for example, you're selling this gaming monitor here. A feature would be it has a 120 hertz refresh rate. So what does that actually mean? How does that benefit them? How does that solve their pain point, their desire? Well, the benefit is it's a smooth gameplay experience and it's lag free for competitive play. Another feature would built-in streaming apps. Okay, what on earth is the benefits of that? Well, the benefit is no need for extra devices, just plug in and play, because some people they like to record their screen when gaming, so instead they need a third party app, and I used to do this, right? And as soon as I got my graphics card, it became a lot easier to record natively without a third party app. So that was actually a big benefit for me when I was doing a bunch of gaming at the time. And one of the things I like to do is literally just go to ChatGPT and put in your product name or product type and just say, give me a list of features and benefits of this product. And you'll get a bunch, super helpful. But first of all, I'll say use your brain and figure something out. Have an actual ideal customer profile that you've got detailed down, which I've got a different video on you can check out. And next, you're going to add entities and semantic keywords. So entities are contextual elements like locations, people, objects, or concepts. They help Google understand what your content is all about. It's essentially context right here. It adds context to help Google on understanding what your page is all about. So for example, I Google Tobey Maguire and it associates him with movies, TV shows, Spider-Man. Then I Google Spider-Man and guess who shows up? Tobey Maguire. And those are entities in a nutshell. And keywords are specific terms or phrases people use to search on the search engine. So for example, Shutters Bolton would be a keyword. Now this can be a bit confusing at times because wouldn't entities and keywords overlap? Aren't they the same? Yes, you can consider entities on your page as keywords as well, but I wanted to separate the two so this way you can actually identify entities. So there are multiple ways on finding these entities. I'm just going to go over one method for you. So you can use Google Gemini and you can use these two prompts. So what should someone understand before buying product? So for example, what should someone understand? What should someone understand before buying Fortnite gaming computers? Another prompt is what's unique about product or location or object. So for example, target keyword Shutters Bolton, and I put in the prompt what's unique about the city of Bolton, and it gave me a bunch of suggestions here. And here's what's interesting: it mentioned architectural gems. The town boasts impressive architecture, including the stunning Le Mans Crescent. So what does that mean? Well, it's actually quite interesting because if you Google Shutters Bolton, you've got the search result. number one, and guess what it mentions? Le Mans Crescent. It gives that Google context. So Le Mans Crescent is associated with the city of Bolton as well as design. So this is exactly what they're trying to rank for. Now, when it comes to formatting, what's key here is serving your content to the user on a silver platter. They shouldn't have to do work. They shouldn't have to use brain power. It should be very easy and a seamless process. So this is a good example. So at the top, they've got the title. They've got a brief description. I would recommend reducing it slightly. And then they've got their products. And then at the very bottom, they've expanded their description. And at the top, they've got a read more link. And bam, it just takes them straight to the bottom. And if you want to leverage SEO to scale your business, I'd highly recommend clicking on the link in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.